3 days before my wedding, I made the hardest decision of my life. I called it off. Everyone thought I'd lost my mind. Friends were confused, my family was shocked, and the headlines were already printed. But deep down, it was the first time in months that I finally felt honest with myself. I met her at a charity event about 6 months earlier. She was brilliant, kind, beautiful. Everything on paper that said, "This is right." Within 3 months, I proposed. Everyone around me was happy, and I wanted to believe I was too. But even in those perfect moments, there was this quiet, persistent voice inside me, whispering that something wasn't right. I ignored it, told myself it was just pre-wedding nerves. But it wasn't anxiety. It was my intuition trying to protect me from a mistake I didn't want to see. The breaking point came 3 days before the ceremony. We were having dinner, talking about our honeymoon plans. I mentioned that I might visit the SpaceX facility for a few hours during the trip because a critical test was scheduled. She smiled and said, "After we're married, you're going to need to get this under control." That one sentence hit me harder than any failed rocket launch. In that instant, I realized she didn't truly love who I was. She loved the version of me she hoped I would become. She wanted stability, normal hours, family dinners. I wanted to build things that would outlive me. That night, I told her the truth. I said, "I can't marry you." Not because she wasn't good enough, but because she deserved someone fully present, someone whose world didn't revolve around a dream. And I deserved to stop pretending that I could change who I was. It wasn't courage that made me say it. It was honesty. The kind of honesty I'd been running from for months. In the days that followed, the shock turned to silence. But something unexpected happened. I felt relief. For the first time in a long time, I felt like I was living my truth. And that experience taught me lessons I'll never forget. First, that the uneasy feeling you keep ignoring isn't fear. It's your gut trying to warn you. Second, you can't love someone into becoming who you need them to be. If you're constantly trying to reshape your partner, you're not in love. You're in a renovation project. And finally, sometimes saying no to something good is the only way to make room for something real. Canceling the wedding wasn't a failure. It was clarity. I learned that not everyone is built for balance. Some of us are built for purpose. My work isn't an obsession. It's who I am. It's not something I can turn off when life demands convenience. And I realized that the right person won't try to fix that. They'll understand it. Walking away wasn't the end of love for me. It was the beginning of being truly honest with myself.